Hey guys, check out this video by Codie Sanchez.
Don't be afraid of outgrowing everyone. Your friends? Yep. Your family? Yep. Every single person. The second you start hitting velocity, speed, you're going to have haters come at you.
It became personal with me.
We love the underdog until we're not one anymore. We love the scrappy person until that person gets a jet, then that guy. And people start to act a little different to you. Nobody tells us that this is actually what success looks like. And the only way you're going to get through this is by not apologizing for a second for outgrowing people who cannot keep up with you.
All right, guys, again, what we're doing is a new thing. If you have any videos you want to send us, send it to the email address in the link below, or in the description below. But Kirby, let's jump into it. What are your thoughts on what Codie Sanchez just said on family and friends?
Uh, well, as you know, Codie Sanchez, that's a person I hold in high regard. I don't know her as a person, but the concepts and stuff that she talk about is very intriguing and you can see that she put thought into it. She's not just spewing stuff off at the mouth to just sound like a lunatic. But the concepts are the concepts. I believe we talked in another video how after I read, the Total Money Makeover, I read Rich Dad Poor Dad. I read a couple other financial books, Think and Grow Rich, As a Man Think. As a Man Thinketh. A couple other ones out there, and then I started getting all these financial concepts, terms, and ways to approach and get out of the abyss of being in debt. I thought that, once I learned this and then I start sharing it, everybody would just gravitate to it. The truth is, no one gravitated to it, and trust me, I talk a lot, and I talk to a lot of people about it. And then you fast forward, 15, 20 years later, and then those same people in worse conditions than when I first started having the conversations about it. I remember deploying to Iraq in 2009 and talking about investing and talking about saving, and all the soldiers that was with me, they just looked at me crazy. They'll have a little momentum like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get started, but then did nothing. Then, we fast forward to now, we in 2025, and those same people calling me back saying, hey man, I wish I would have listened. And I said, okay, you can start now. But then they don't want to start, or they only start if I can tell them a way to go from zero or negative zero they have now to exactly the same level I'm on now. This is 15, 20 years in the making. But if you start now, where you'll be at in 10, 15 years, it won't be where I'm at, because I'm keep pushing, keep grinding. Or maybe you get lucky and it is where I'm at 10 or 15 years from now. But it's damn sure not where you was at. But they don't want to start now, because now the only thing they see is the gap between me and them, when we was both on the same level, the same. I was actually in worse financial situations than most of them was. But they don't want to start or get serious about it or get into it, because they figure, hey, we was peers at this time. I don't want to do it unless I'm gonna be peers with you again on the financial landscape. And then so, you see them fall off. Oh no, I ain't listening to that. I ain't doing that. Or they'll take half your information and try to do it on their own the way they think it's supposed to go, and nothing happens. And then they want to blame me for their failures because they don't want to be 100% into it. Because of course, most people want to still live the same broke life that got them broke, and then try to piecemeal here and there on what they need to do. But all in all, it's people just want what you have. That's really what it is. They want what you have, and they not willing to go through the process of steps to get it. When you first started going out, Alex, probably the same thing happened with you. When you first say, okay, I'm about to start focusing on investing and all this stuff, people say, oh yeah, Alex, good job. Go ahead, man. We proud of you. But ain't nobody say, hey, Alex, I'm going to do that too. Because they didn't believe in you, or they didn't believe in what you was going to do when you did it. But it just sounded good. And then now you're there, and then now you exceeded everything that they thought you was ever going to make. Now, oh man, Alex don't want to look out for nobody. Alex don't want to help nobody. But nobody didn't see the nights on end, you getting called, texts, and everything by me at 2, 3, 4 in the morning, talking about, they don't want to go through that. They just want the results of what you did. So I'll leave it right there. Alex, what you got?
Yeah, envy is real, and I never understood the concept of envy, of how someone could actually envy you and then voice that they are actually envious of you. I always thought that would make you look like pathetic. But people do it. And my own family, there have been people in my family that have expressed their envy of me, and I thought we were good. And but people change, I guess. I guess once you change, I mean, just the real colors of people come out. Um, and they say, like, you, especially when we first met, you had told me it was gonna be lonely, but honestly, if you're committed to the grind and you're committed to the life that you want for you and the family that you create, the others that were in your life that fall off are worth falling off. The road is worth it being lonely if that's what it takes for the life that you can create, because the rewards on the other end, the life that you can have that you never thought you would imagine having, is far more worth it than the false relationships that you could have kept if you were just broke. So, I mean, just, yeah, let them stay envious, let them stay jealous, and let them just fall off. I mean, there should be nothing that holds you back from pursuing your success. I think that success is far more worth it, especially since we're given one life. If you can make the most out of it from just constantly putting in the work, then it's absolutely worth it. I mean, you can get to a point where you decide and dictate everything else that happens in your life because of everything that you've built. So I think that's far more worth it. I mean, the fake relationships and all that, just, I mean, screw them. I think that everything that Codie Sanchez said was, I mean, it was accurate. I mean, I especially love the part where they're like, yeah, they like you until you get a jet, then screw that guy. I mean, it's comical, but that's, it's kind of like, it's kind of what happens. And like you said, no one sees the work that goes into it. I mean, no one see, yeah, I mean, I remember the phone calls 3 in the morning, and then, I mean, I'm on call for work too, so I'd be getting work calls and I'm putting them on hold, and you're running a stock strategy with me. And then, I mean, it doesn't stop there either. I mean, the next endeavor that you do, it's that same grind. I mean, I remember when I was getting my first rental property, and then the second and the third, and trying to strategize getting certain jobs done on the properties and remodels, and then no one sees all those steps that go into it. The phone calls you have to make, the negotiation, the traveling, the sacrificing the money. I mean, because all your money now has to go into this. You don't have any money to celebrate, any money to, people. I got questions. What are you gonna do to celebrate? Nothing. I mean, what is there to do? I gotta put all my money into this. So people don't see that. They think that, oh, once I mean, people want to buy a brand new car when they get a 2% raise at work. I mean, that's how ridiculous people are. So, it takes a lot of discipline for you to just, you know, completely acquire a whole new property to your portfolio and still not celebrate it and just keep going, just keep working. But those that just put their head down and keep working for years and years on end, they've earned it completely. And so for those that want to be jealous, then we'll follow the same path and see if you can survive.
Yeah, I noticed you said when you was talking about friends and you said friends that fell off. For the viewers, understand that he said the exact same correct thing. Friends fell off because what they try to make it seem like is, oh, Alex, you change. Alex, you change. You damn right I changed. When I was the same way as you, when we was out partying, clubbing, and doing a whole bunch of nonsense, we was both broke. If you ain't changing, you ain't trying. That's the real concept of it that people get. Though it's especially in the hood in the inner city. Oh man, you got to stay true to the hood. Bullshit. No, the hell I don't. If I want different, I got to do different. But what happened is they fall off. Now because you ain't going to the club with them 5 days a week. Now, oh, you changed. Like, yeah, I'm supposed to change. I'm getting older. I'm supposed to change. If you still doing the same thing in your 40s that you was doing in your 20s, shame on you. And me, I ain't gonna turn down a good bottle of bourbon or listen to a good live band. But I ain't doing it every damn night. And if I'm doing it with my family. I ain't going out with you knuckleheads. Because the truth is, if I go if I go out with my same group of friends that I grew up with, I'm the one that's liable for everything they do. I'm the one that's liable for everything they do. Because if I go out with 4 or 5 friends, they broke and I got money. If they go beat up somebody, the only person they gonna remember is me, and I probably ain't even touched nobody. Why would I take that risk? If I go out with my wife and son, they get into a fight. Oh, you damn sure I'm gonna be the one that's throwing the dukes. Why would I put myself in that situation? Like people be like, "Oh, you scared to go to the hood?" No, I'm not scared to go to the hood, but I know I'm the only target left in the hood. Oh, so let me just go out there and just be a target for free. Now, if you gonna pay me to go there, okay, that's one thing. But I ain't going for free. It's crazy. It's a crazy concept. But that's the life, especially when you get into the sports and entertainment world and you see all these athletes getting in trouble back in their neighborhoods and on a flash to gun. Why? You the only one that's gonna be liable. Like I remember John Morant. I know you don't know sports. He signs $200 million contract. But he in videos and IG stories and YouTube and TikTok or whatever with his friends back in the hood and they flashing guns. He the one that gets suspended for 40 and 50 games losing his money. They still broke in the hood. And then it happens once, and then so he can stay real to the hood, he do it again. So you being true to people who can't give you nothing. But you can say, "Oh, I was real." That's the crazy part. That's the thing that people don't understand. So it's not even a crazy concept no more. I mean, I'm used to it, but I don't do the things that I did in my 20s because I changed to mature. I'm not being loyal to no block that my mom probably didn't even own a house on. I ain't being loyal to people that if we was true friends and we was loyal, we supposed to be doing this together. Win, lose, or draw, we supposed to be doing it together. We already didn't have nothing. We're starting at zero anyway. So win, lose, or draw, we supposed to be in together if we as true friends. If you was talking about something when we was both broke that was uplifting, I'd have been with you because I'm trying to uplift my damn self. If we lose, we lose. But you damn sure can't be mad at me because I chose to uplift my life. You chose to not do nothing. And then when I get there, oh no, he changed. He forgot about us. No, you forgot this was a friendship and you just said, no, I ain't going down that rabbit hole with him. So if you didn't want to go down the rabbit hole, then don't get mad at the results of going down what that rabbit hole brings. That's literally how I look at it.
That's it, guys. If you have any questions or comments, let us know down below. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We'll see you guys on the next one.